Hey everybody, how's it going? It's Troy again. First of all, I'd like to start the video out by thanking Washington Militia Grant County. He was my 100 subscriber giveaway contest winner, and he received his package a day or so ago, and he was nice enough to put on his channel. If you guys would go check out his channel, there it is, the name of it. He was nice enough to put up a video saying that he received the ammo and the knife that I sent him, and he said some very nice words, kind words. So thank you very much to him, and please go check out his channel. What I wanted to speak about today is the video is going to be named "If You Weren't Prepared for the Ammo Shortage, Then What Are You Prepared For?" And in some of the videos that I've made, a lot of videos that I've made about ammo, people are saying, you know, they're kicking themselves in the butt for not being prepared, not picking things up, ammo up when it was, you know, cheaper, and a lot of people were just are not prepared or weren't prepared for what's going on now, which is the ammo shortage. And you know, a lot of people think preppers are crazy and loony, and I mean, there's all kinds of, you know, different things that preppers have been called. But just as long as it's done sensible, it's none of those words should be used. So as it comes to ammo, if you want to check out one of my videos, the Beginner's Guide to Stockpiling Ammo, that gives out a lot of information. But as far as what this video is called, if you weren't prepared for the ammo shortage, what are you prepared for? Let me know what you guys are prepared for, and what you should be prepared for is just the basics. And they used to say it's, you know, the three basics: water, food, and shelter. And I actually call it four. The fourth one I add in is protection. So and I'm not going to go into details in this video, but you must have you have to have water to be prepared. And you know, they say, you know, 1 gallon per person per day, at least 3 days worth. But whatever makes it, you know, comfortable, whatever you feel, if you want to carry more, then most certainly go ahead and do that. And I'll make other videos, you know, about my thoughts on those things. But you should be prepared just a little bit for anything that can happen. And then of course food. As you see pictures here of people's different food stashes they have, and as you can see, some of them have a little bit, some have them a lot. And you know, I'll talk about this also in further videos, that yes, you know, you must have food for yourself and your family, but the thing is, you have to do it common sense. Look at these what is that, cornflakes, I believe it is. And I've seen people do videos. I saw a couple of weeks ago somebody do a video. Well, you know, I did food storage. I went and for my SHTF, and I bought cereal. Well, a lot of this stuff, that cereal, if you look at the packaging, you're lucky if it lasts about a year. So look at all those boxes. Somebody is going to have to eat all of that cereal before it goes bad. And I know a lot of food, even, you know, they put the date for something that goes bad and you can eat it further along, but there's some foods you don't want to do that. But that's all for another video. You know, you see these canned goods. You know, some canned goods will last up to a year. It got a year's date on it. Some got a couple of years. So you just got to use a little bit of common sense when it comes to that. And then also shelter. And you know, whether you're going to bug in or bug out. If you're bugging in, of course, you have your house, you have your apartment. But also, if something happened, you've got to get out. What's your plan? Are you going to, you know, get in a vehicle? Do you have a place to go? Do you have another relative or friend's house you're going to in another city? Look here, some people have made protection by putting making a hut out of trees and different things like that, even tents. So you have to think about that too as well. And then the protection part of it, you have to have some type of gun, and if it's just one, that's fine. People can't afford nowadays a lot of stuff, but you have to have something to protect yourself, your family, but also protect what you have inside, which is, besides your family and yourself, protecting your home, your property. And if people get desperate, they're going to, if they know and they're going to figure out you're there, if you have the food and the water, they're going to come after it. So you've got to protect that. And I'm not saying you need to have an arsenal, just have, you know, if you can afford just one gun or whatever, and train, you know, your family to shoot too as well. You know, for prepping, the dictionary says that the meaning of prepared is properly expectant, organized, or equipped ready. And like I said, I'm not saying that you need to do what some of these people are doing and just have big old rooms full of stuff that, sure, they'll have years and years worth of food, but as I said in the video, a lot of that stuff's going to go out of date. So you're either going to throw it away or you're going to have to eat an awful lot of food. So so that's just my take on it. If you weren't prepared for the ammo shortage, then what are you prepared for? And let me know in the comments what you guys are prepared for. There's a lot of people that are just prepared for. I live in Florida, and every year around April, May, the hurricane season starts. So that's really when I start really gearing even up more, preparing, adding a little bit more to my my storage as far as food and as far as water. But I don't go overboard with it because I'm not in a flood area, but it gets really bad here during hurricane season sometimes. Well, that one year, I think it was 95 or 96, and I'm trying to find the video that I took of a long time ago, that we had 3 hurricanes come real close to here with in this season. 3 in one season, and it was pretty bad. So, or if you're prepared for tornadoes, you live in a tornado area or a flood area. And then also people believe in, you know, if there's going to be a government takeover or something like that. But at least be somewhat prepared. And you guys say, well, Troy, why should I be prepared for something to happen? How often does something happen? Well, it might not happen in your area, but sooner or later something can and will happen. These are images from Hurricane Katrina, and you know, you have to rely on yourselves sometimes for up to a week. During Hurricane Katrina, a lot of people didn't get any help, didn't see any help at all for up to a week or longer. Look how many people died there. So if they had some type of plan or some type of preparation, they have a better chance. Look at what happened during the LA riots. You had shopkeepers who were having to protect their own stores from being looted and then burned by these rioting people. For sure they had police, and then after a while they had some National Guard, but they couldn't be everywhere. When they were setting fires, then the rioters would be doing pot shots and shooting at the firefighters. They couldn't go in and put these fires away. So that's another reason that you have to be prepared. Just recently, look at some of the images from Hurricane Sandy, and some of them got some help quick, but some of them, if you remember watching on the news, they said they hadn't seen anybody to help them for days and days. So your city, you cannot rely on your city, your state, any local governments, and the federal government for a while. You need to be prepared. And the reason you need to be prepared is this. It's too late, because if you're not prepared ahead of time, this is what you're going to find. All these empty shells. I've said in my videos before, and I don't know if everybody has picked up on it, I worked in retail management for almost 25 years, and most of that here in Florida, and I've gone through tons of these hurricanes, and people just come out, there is no bread left, there is no peanut butter, there is no jelly, there's no crackers, and we would get as much water as we can get in, and as soon as we get in, it's just gone. It's just all completely gone. So please be prepared, whether it be a little bit or a lot, whatever you can afford. It's just like ammunition. You just need to, keep stockpiling a little bit of time. You don't need to go crazy with it, because this is what happens when you're not prepared, and then you're not going to find anything. So thank you everybody for watching the video. Please leave in the comments your thoughts about the video, what you're preparing for, whether it be a tornado, a hurricane season, or just all around SHTF. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up if you like the video. And thanks again for watching the video, and we'll see you next time.